Hey, it's Red Eye. It's like Anderson Cooper, but with a smaller staff. We're here with the wonderful Rachel Marsden.
How you doing?
The beautiful Bill Schulz.
I wish you were dead.
On remote, we have the immutable, I don't even know what immutable means, Kerry Howley, Associate Editor of Reason Magazine. Glad to have you here, Kerry.
Thanks for having me.
That's good. That's good. And to my left, Michael Musto, columnist for The Village Voice and author of the book La Dolce Musto.
No, I'm Nadine Velazquez.
No, you will be her later, but for now you're Michael Musto. The Associated Press has been asking a lot of really dumb questions of our presidential candidates, and we, Red Eye, have been following this closely because, frankly, we have nothing better to do. In this case, they asked what household chores need tending, and Joe Biden said maintaining shrubbery, which meant his hair, of course.
I think he meant bush.
Yes. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Anyway, some of the things Clinton said: organizing closets because of all the skeletons. Ooh. Anyway, John Edwards said clearing a path in the woods. No joke for that one. Sorry. Kucinich working on a garden. Richardson, this is my favorite one. Governor Bill Richardson says taking out the garbage at the mansion. Kerry, is that a good thing to put down as chores you need to be done? Taking out garbage at the mansion.
You know, I just hate the faux populism of all these questions. I mean, the correct answer is I'm famous and I don't do any of those things. I pay people to do them for me.
Exactly.
They should be able to do all of these things. I want a president who can multitask. Like
this is horrifying, though.
And Rudy. Clinton could kind of multitask, but then
he just sat there. She did all the work.
Yeah, that's.
But
yeah,
no, I mean, these people are even more banal than we are. I don't even have a potted plant. I mean, these people are busy with the shrubbery.
You know what? This is a good point. I just, you know, when I read these chores, I go, God, I don't have a life. I don't have a house. I don't have a garden.
No, they don't have a life.
Yeah, but I don't have any chores.
A shrub is not a life, okay? And a house is not a home.
I think a shrub is a life.
Backrack, thank you.
I love that. That was beautiful. Bill, do you have any unfinished chores aside from bathing?
Well, bathing's right up there. You know, cleaning out all the fetuses in my recycle box would be another one. But,
the dead bulldog.
Yeah, this is why I haven't invited you over yet, Greg.
A prank by students in a suburban Birmingham, Alabama high school turned into a very large cleanup.
Wow.
Officials say seniors from the city's Hewitt-Trussville High School celebrated their upcoming graduation by rolling the road leading to the school with a buttload of toilet paper. Unfortunately for them, the seniors were sent out to clean up the mess as punishment. School administrators say no criminal charges are expected, but they're urging residents to consider holding it in until replacement toilet paper can be airlifted into town. I used to do that. Hey, Mom, are you there?
Hi.
How you doing?
I think that's funny. You know, toilet paper's so expensive now.
It is expensive.
I don't know why they're... Well, anyway, that seems crazy.
It's not good for the environment because all those trees that are made into toilet paper, and then you put them up on the trees.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Yes. So, Mom, did you see anything in the news that excited you?
You know, I was thinking about that Broadback movie. I think that's terrible.
You think that
I mean, those kids are only in the 6th grade.
Yes.
Now, what state of the union was this?
I think it was Chicago or Illinois.
Oh, I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, that's awful.
It is awful. It was a bad movie, though, Mom. Did you see it?
No, darn it. But, I mean, I know what it's about.
Yeah, but I don't think they should show sex anyway, whether it's between men or...
That's right. I mean, you know, go to the zoo if you want to look at sex.
Wow, I've never had that kind of luck at the zoo.
I never had that option.
Yes. Is that where you went, Mom?
But I don't understand how they could show it in the schools. That's taking away the innocence of children when they don't even have reasoning behind it.
That's
you know?
true. Mom, you said that last night's show you watched on Sunday night was too sexy.
Yes, I really wasn't thrilled with it.
Too much sex material?
Well, I just think that well, it's not just that show. It's a rudeness to humanity to keep talking about sex all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's too much in the world that's beautiful, and sex can be, but not, you know.
Never let your mother watch Earl.
Yeah.
She's going to hit me with her purse later.
Yes, she will.
But you know, we don't like it when the other countries, like Iran, has Mickey Mouse talking about things that are really detrimental. But I think that we have stuff that's just as detrimental.
I agree with you, Mom, on this point. And on that note,
we have... calling you Mickey Mouse?
Yes, she is. And that's my nickname when I was a child. All right, happy Mother's Day. I'm glad you like the flowers.
I guess I get too serious about
Yes, you're very serious tonight. But
I'm going to get something funny to look at.
Yes, okay.
Maybe a picture picture of you, dear.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, Mom, I'll call you later.
Be good now.
I want to talk about this new massive study that found over 30 years that smoking pot does not lead to lung cancer. They looked at 1,200 people with cancer, compared them to about 1,000 people who didn't have cancer over a period of 30 years, and found out that there was no increase among people who smoked pot. My only problem, and I'll ask you, Kerry, because you're a libertarian, do you believe people would actually tell the accurate amount of pot they were smoking? Wouldn't they be scared of being arrested? So how do we...
Well, I think within a controlled study, it's not as much as a problem. But, this has been shown before. We know that smoking pot is in many ways more safe than smoking cigarettes, and I've already switched. So, this is something we can push in schools, for the good of our children.
Exactly, along with Brokeback Mountain. Pot and Brokeback Mountain. All my friends who quit smoking cigarettes turned to pot.
Yeah.
Is that just what everybody does? I don't do it because I don't smoke pot.
Everybody smokes both, but I liked it better when marijuana caused cancer, because then it also could be used for medicinal purposes. So it's like one-stop shopping.
Yes.
You get the cancer, you solve the cancer.
Exactly.
Now what do? You got to buy 2 packs.
I have my suspicions about this study because it was conducted by a gentleman at UCLA who has apparently been researching pot for 30 years, and he's only now come around to saying that there's no association between smoking pot and getting lung cancer. Like, what has he been doing for the last 30 years if he hasn't been looking
researching
into
pot?
Not finding that that's the case?
They had a guy in there, the heaviest smoker smoked 22,000 joints over a lifetime, and he was under 40, I think. Bill?
Under 40 age or IQ?
Age. And
it's
IQ.
California. What do you expect? It's California.
Bill?
I think the heaviest smoker was Roseanne Barr.
Well, I mean, the bottom line is, can we just make this stuff illegal at this point? I mean, we've clearly proven that it does nothing bad for you aside from maybe gain a few pounds, and Fox News has proved that you can actually do a show while high. I mean, hence Red Eye.
That's true.
Hence the way I keep staring vacantly into the camera right now.